Hi everyone, my name's Steve Barrett. I'm the editor-in-chief of PRWeek. I'm delighted to be here with Fred Haberman, who is the CEO of Haberman. Fred, welcome. You are a Minneapolis-based shop and you've specialised in sustainability and food and nutrition. So tell us about that and tell us why you decided to do that.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me. First, I want to say that I want to challenge you in chess, even though you're at 2,200 and I'm at 800 rated in the chess club.
Well, Fred, it's funny you should say that because at our conference in New York City on September the 17th, you will have the opportunity to do that because we're doing another charity simultaneous display, this time in aid of the Malala Fund. So we'd be delighted to take you on at that time.
If I win, do I get a free subscription?
If you win, you get, we match your donation to the Malala Fund. So Excellent. How about that?
So Haberman, so our mission at Haberman is to tell the stories of pioneers who are making a difference in the world. And really our experiment is to find work for our folks that they're passionate about. If they're passionate about something, they become advocates. And one of my passion areas has always been the good food movement. And we started years ago, I would just go into a co-op and I'd say, what brands excite me? And one in particular was Organic Valley. And Teresa Marquez, the chief marketing officer of Organic Valley, says, we hired Haberman so Fred would stop stalking me. so now...
and where's Organic Valley based?
Lafarge, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they're about a $1 billion co-op now. And we also work with the Organic Trade Association, the National Co-op Grocers Association, Late July, Earthbound Farms, a bunch of other organic and sustainable organizations. And
so you were in this at the start, you've been in this for a number of years.
Probably not the very start, but about 20 years, yeah. Right, okay. And so I really believe in it, and I think it's an important movement to support.
Tell me how the messaging has changed, because obviously 20 years ago you didn't have Whole Foods, you didn't have all these outlets. Certainly in New York City, it's almost, if it's not organic, you can't find it, So things have changed amazingly. How's that changed the way you've communicated for those companies?
That's a great question. In the old days it was very, very niched. And today it's becoming far more mainstream. I mean, you can just go to all these restaurants in New York and they're all talking about local and farm to table, and that's a wonderful thing. That wasn't the case just 3 years ago even. Today the big challenge is how do we go mass? We kind of have the core, and so now these brands are beginning to figure out, okay, I need to maybe spend a lot more money, I need to ratchet up my game, but still earned media, earned and shared is still the name of the game. Advertising is supportive, but usually subordinate to earned media.
Yeah, and like many shops in Minneapolis, you are an integrated operation, so you do a bit of advertising, and you've been having to hire slightly different skill sets to produce that mix, I suppose, of paid, earned, shared, and owned?
Absolutely, and that's the opportunity what you just mentioned, earned, shared, and owned. And in order to capitalize on that opportunity, you've got to create phenomenal content. So we just actually hired a tremendous talent, Troy Longi, as our chief creative officer, and he's helping develop content in whatever way that manifests itself.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about Minneapolis as a market. I had the pleasure of visiting a year or two ago, and it was a brilliant trip, really enjoyed it. Lots of great agencies, a very integrated feel, but also a feel in the business community of putting back, and also it's a big business community. I think there are 19 Fortune 500 companies in the area.
Yeah, that's a secret most folks don't realize, that not only do we have 19 to 20 Fortune 500s, but we also have the largest private corporation in the world, Cargill. Yeah. We also have a very innovative co-op movement. And one of the things I think that's really special about the Twin Cities is you've got these amazingly talented people who are hard workers. And that's a huge boon for our geographies. You've got a number of hardworking, talented people who are not afraid to get down and really work.
And it's a great place, apart from the snow.
Well, so we started the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships. So we embrace that. That's the nation's largest outdoor hockey tournament. So we get about 20,000 people to show up and play hockey the way that a lot of us did growing up. So it's really exciting.
Maybe we could start the Pond Chess World Championships. What do you think? Has that got some legs?
I think we should try to get 20,000 people to show up and play chess.
Do you think so?
Yeah, particularly kids.
Yeah, well, that would be fantastic. It's a great thing for kids. It helps them with their development and their education.
I am chess.com. I think right now is my favorite site.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, I'm going to look forward to that September 17th matchup in aid of charity, but great to find out more about it.
It's like a 2,200, man, rating. It's ridiculous.
For charity, Fred. Come on.
People helping people.
But no, it's great to find out more about your business and your roots in Minneapolis. So good luck with that.
Thank you.
Moving forwards. Thanks, Fred.